You know, we look at what happened in Venezuela, for example. It is not a it is not a remark on who Maduro was as a leader. He canceled elections. He was an anti-democratic leader. That doesn't mean that we can kidnap a head of state and engage in acts of war just because the nation is below the equator. And
she probably thinks everything below the United States is below the equator. She might need a geography lesson. She pretends to be an expert on everything Latin America, but doesn't know basic geography.
There's a very big difference between whiteness and national, like your actual culture, right? Whiteness is an imaginary thing. Being German is real. Being Italian is real. Being English. These are rich cultural heritages that are based on values, and they are so much a part of what make our cultures and our societies what they are.
I have two eyes. That's how I know it's not imaginary. So does that mean black people don't exist? Or brown people? She wouldn't be happy if I said that. I hate racists so much.
Rubio's speech was a pure appeal to Western culture. My favorite part was when he said that American Cowboys came from Spain.
I thought they came from Winnetou, but
I believe the Mexicans and descendants of African enslaved peoples would like to have a word on that.
I'm not the brightest person, but even I knew that. She might need to take history again. I wonder where she thinks the Spanish language comes from. She probably thinks Mexico.
Would and should the U.S. actually commit U.S. troops to defend Taiwan if China were to move?
I think that this is such a, I think that this is this is of course a very long-standing policy of the United States, and I think what we are hoping for is that we want to make sure that we never get to that point, and we want to make sure that we are moving in all of our economic research and our global positions to avoid any such confrontation and for that question to even arise.
She struggles so hard to answer this. She knows any answer she gives is going to be hypocritical because it goes against her take for Ukraine or Palestine. In their mind, some wars are good and others are bad, while saying all wars are bad. This is why she can't be president. I'm beginning to think she's not too smart.
I think what we identify is that in a rules-based order, hypocrisy is vulnerability. And so I think what we are seeking is a return to a rules-based order that eliminates the hypocrisies around when too often in the West we look the other way for inconvenient populations to act out these paradoxes.
This is Kamala Harris 2.0. Just word salad. She can't answer anything with real substance. And who are these people gathering to hear her speak? Those people are stupid as well.
She must be bilingual. She's speaking English and stupid.